Okay. I believe I'm back. Nicely done first. Good shit. For some reason, I need to like figure out my streaming setup to stream to multiple locations better because it makes me enter like every time I connect my account to OBS, I think I should just do it using stream keys instead of even though it says like we recommend connecting your account. I think I should do it by stream key because each time I connect my account, it's like you're logging in from a new device. And I have to like go to my email and get a code and everything, and that's annoying as fuck. So I don't really want to do that every single time. It's kind of annoying. Where's the window? Oh, Jesus Christ. Why do I have so many fucking windows? Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. I just want my Twitch window so I can see chat. Good grief. I should probably... Oh, no, I should mute that. Okay. I think I'm here. Good shit. Alright. So what's the verdict? Should I guess I could do, I feel like I was much more successful at doing art in the Prime Kai's panel I did the other day than I was during this panel. I basically only did art when I was like fully tuned out. I should probably be better about that. I need more references for this, honestly. Maybe I need to watch that movie again and take more screenshots. Because yeah, this isn't looking... It looks partly like it, but not enough like it. I think the hair is showing too much in the water. I think the water isn't dark enough. Sir. It's, good grief. Oh, they're still lit. Of course they are, yeah. I'm glad that I set off a chaos bomb at least. I knew it was going to be nebulous. I thought that, I feel like my views on it, I feel like for myself and my views, my logic feels sound and it's what I'm going to operate based off of. But, I knew it was a very nebulous concept. And what I'm curious about is I know that there were people in DDG in the art channel there who were like, I'm really excited to like see you talk to Destiny about hair. And I hope I didn't just disappoint everyone. That would be really funny. But even if I did, I honestly don't give a fuck. I'm down for Ryan Gosling movie marathon. Just say when. Wait, really? That's really funny. I'll have to watch the VOD later. But my brain is dead right now. I just want to do art. I really should have found an opportunity to be like, okay, well in that case, a hot dog is just a taco. I feel like that would have been really good. I gotta listen to you guys more during the debates. That's my main takeaway, is if I had interjected with hot dog and a taco, maybe this would have all been different. Maybe I would have finally gotten through to them. Oh well. God, did you guys catch that drama in the beginning? With the guy who knew me from the Ana streams? I'm surprised anybody did because I only popped on like a few times to try and like talk some sense into her. It wasn't like I streamed or I didn't stream. I was just popping on her stream and arguing with her because she was in a mental health crisis. Oh, there's this girl who she has some mental health issues, and she, instead of kind of dealing with them offline, she tries to process online a lot, and it goes real poorly every single time. And I've been on her channel a few times being like, you shouldn't be online for this, please go offline. And then a couple of times I've just been arguing with her because she has some really weird views on stuff. Like, anybody who smokes weed is immoral. And so I had popped on a couple times when she was saying dumb shit like that in her chat to be like, no, though. Like, truly no. Hi, pretty girl. Do you want to sit down? Here, let me look the... Is it time for me to, hang on. Here, yeah, I made room. You can come up here. I made a layout for this, specifically for this. Let me see if it works. Okay. Come here. Are you gonna come here, little lady? Or are you gonna sit next to me? You looked like you wanted to join me, so I'm gonna just do you a favor and pick you up. So I have a cat cam now, so that people can see the cat when I'm doing. No, I don't really want you to stand on my tablet though. You can sit on my lap and hang out. But that's it. That's it, little lady. Anyways. Chaos. Yeah, it's Thumbs. Yeah, being immoral is great. Yeah, there was just a lot of stuff. I thought it was really funny that became like a 10-second like chaos little engine there for a moment. I think what I need to do is make this darker. Hi. Please don't crawl on my keyboard. I will be very sad. Or my tablet, please. Please and thank you. Okay, bye. Are you heading out? Okay, bye, little lady. Well, that was a nice visit. What a nice little visit from Thumbs we got. Okay, now I can go back to this one. Haha! Bro, her little... Do you know that I realized that I missed such a good fucking opportunity? So one of my cats is named Butter. And Thumbs looks like a toasted marshmallow. And I could have named her Toasted Marshmallow and called her Toast for short, and then I could have had butter and toast. I will never live down my regret at missing that opportunity. It's very, very tragic. But yeah, I think that I need to... Is there not a... Oh, control. Maybe not. Maybe I need to make this a multiply layer. Or maybe that would fuck with things more. But I do think that this needs to be darker. Oh god, what have I done? Oh no. Okay, so maybe I just don't do it that way. I was gonna be lazy, but I guess I will manually paint over it on a multiply layer. That's probably the more pragmatic way to do it. Oh well. I know Butter and Toast would have been so good. And they play together. They have so much fun together. It's super adorable and amazing. I love them. They will, they'll survive, I hope. Alright. Oh yeah, so what was the... It is a choice I made. It is, indeed. What was the verdict? You guys just want to chill? Oops, nope. That needs to be over some layers. Or should I go on another panel? I feel like I don't think I'm necessarily qualified to speak on Ukraine stuff, but I could talk about video game microtransactions. I got feelings about those. I have feelings about Ukraine stuff, but I have not kept up with any of the current news or happenings on it enough to make me feel like I have anything worthwhile to contribute. Other than just, war bad. Basically. Yeah, chill seems nice. I thought, for some reason, I thought that this was going to be a super easy painting. Oh, you know what I need to do? I know what I need to do. I don't know why I didn't do this already. Add depth to how much this layer shows up on the various parts of her skin where it's closer and further away from the surface. That's going to make a huge difference. I don't know why I didn't do that before. Ridiculous. Probably because I was too busy dealing with AI bros. What do you have? Oh, she has her toy. Oh no, she doesn't. Never mind. She has this stick toy with bells on it that I think I was talking about it earlier, that she carries it around everywhere, and it's adorable, but also it has cursed my sleep. And I've had to hide it from her the last 2 nights so that I could get any sleep at all. Yeah, those boobies should definitely be floatier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want to be part of the Ukraine subject, but I could talk shit about microtransactions. I think we were just talking earlier about how capitalism has led to such a dearth of creativity in a lot of sectors of the game industry, or rather, not even a dearth, just an over-proliferation of copy-pasted garbage, like reskinned garbage, because it was profitable for one company, so every company's got to make a version of it, kind of thing. And that's sad. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna, it's cut off. Her nipples don't have to be visible. Who knows how big her boobs could be? They could be pendulous. We could be nowhere near seeing nipple right now. Oh, yeah, true. Yes, you're right. They should be closer to the surface. I don't think I needed to accentuate her chin that much. I think it needs a little bit more, but not as much as I just did. Oh, wait, it's because I'm on a multiply layer. I shouldn't fuck with anything shading-wise except the shading that I'm doing on. Oh, God. Maybe I should have been more detailed there. We are learning how to draw swamp water together. You would think I would know this already because I like swamp muck so much, but apparently I'm just not, I'm not an expert at it yet. I don't love swamp water enough. But after I draw this, then I'll be a true swamp water expert. I probably also should just watch that movie again and take more screenshots because I really liked the, how the water looked and how brackish it was. But I only took the one screenshot, so. Oh, yeah. But yeah, whenever I try to draw some like weird, something that behaves with weird lighting without references, it's always a learning experience. It's not Shrek. She's not Shrek. Yeah, oh, that's a good. I was thinking of doing because a lot of times I don't want to draw clothes on the people that I draw. I like people without clothes on. I think nude figures are really pretty. We already went over this. I like women. I don't know why. I just do, apparently. And so I was gonna do a thing where I would do private Discord streams doing the more not safe for work things. So that I could still enjoy painting nude ladies when I want to and not be beholden to Twitch's puritanical restrictions. I agree. She's not Shrek. This is even close to Shrek colored. You guys are full of nonsense is what I'm saying. Way too refined for shrimp. I was good for shrimp. Okay. Okay, brain. My brain is well and truly fried. I don't know. I can't fathom where shrimp came from. I'm doing my best. Fiona before. Did she? Was Fiona more this color? I have to Google this. I know Shrek isn't this color, but maybe Fiona was. No, they're the same color. What are you guys talking about? You guys are trolling me. Life is hard. Oh, you mean when she was human? Got it. Be patient with my poor little devastated brain. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, I don't like the... Oh, and I can turn my music up again without feeling like it'll be rude. Yay. Tell me if that's too loud or a good volume for you guys. So I'm gonna switch ears my earbud isn't. So I don't like it out here. That's the life I want to lead, Amanda. I need that on one of those little, like, motivational, like, little wall hanging things. I think is what I need. I think that would improve my life, greatly. Actually, fuck, I don't think I did moisturize today. Terrible. So, I should not have deleted the chest area. That was a mistake. This needs to have darkness here still. There we go. See if I can smooth some parts out. Oh no, have I just like destroyed my ability to make this like look even? Oh well. Well, we'll find out. Whoa, this song just got... I love clavicles! Wait, that's a meme? Oh my god. Hang on, I gotta click on this. That means like maybe I will be able to find like a Bro, yes, I want to live that life. I must return to Swamp. That is what I want. That's what this illustration is for. So, on your guys' screens... So I'm looking at my second monitor, and the brown is a little bit dull and not very rich. This needs to be more rich. Like... maybe a little bit more... Oh! A little bit more green? Chocolate. Fuck. Yeah, it's supposed to be more like golden green. Like, here. Oh, I don't want that on a multiply layer, though. Oh, God, what am I doing? Oh, no. No! Every choice I'm making is horrific. Do. Soft light, overlay. Maybe overlay. No. Oh, I know why it's like that, because I'm an idiot. Because I didn't take the normal green, I drew over it with a darker color. That's why it wasn't blending properly. Ridiculous. I think we're just gonna leave it like this. I think this is beautiful, elegant. It's great. This is the final work, guys. I think it's beautiful. Okay. Yeah, let me see if I can get like a hex code of the color that I'm trying to... So this is the color that it should be. Yeah, this monitor is supposed to be good. The other monitor is older, so maybe it's just that that monitor is bad. And that could definitely be the case. I'm gonna lighten that a little bit. I need to, yeah. That's fair. That is, honestly, I haven't calibrated these in a while either, so maybe this is equally bad. Now, if I did these right, why is that one look... Oh! No, I did the wrong thing. Oh god, why am I fucking everything up? There we go. Oh. Much lighter. Yeah, okay. I think that I should lighten it even, actually. Yeah? You can come over here, you gotta sit up here. You gotta go through the proper channels, man. You can't just claw your way up my leg. Illegal. Very adorable, but very much illegal. Too painful. Why is this? Oh, I'm dumb. Okay. I think this will work though. I would have to erase a little bit of both layers to do it. Oh. Periodically cries, do you mean like, has like the lines on it? I feel like maybe you mentioned that to me before, and I think that's a really... If that's what periodically crying means, I feel like that's very apt. It absolutely makes sense for what's happening. Madam, you don't need to be getting into chords, miss. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm being polite because she's Oh, noise. That sounds fun. I think I should... I realized I just trailed off. I was just thinking whether I should, I don't know. We'll see. Well, what happens if it smells like ozone? What does that mean? Did I fuck up? Okay. That's good. Yeah, please don't, like, die due to, like, monitor melting and dispersing poison gases. I would be super duper sad. I would not be a happy camper. I would yell about it a whole lot. I also need to... And this will be difficult to do with this brush, I feel like. Maybe this would be better to take this into Photoshop at this stage. Because I feel like to make her skin look kind of damp and wet, I feel like... Hi! No, please don't chew on my tablet cord. It's illegal. Very illegal. Yeah, did you want to come back up here? What are you sitting around for? It's not anywhere near dinner time now. I think maybe she just wants attention. Oh no. Can I help you? She was sitting trying to claw her way up my leg, so... Do you want to go now? You just want to be involved in what's happening. I see. I don't like the involvement that includes chewing on my tablet cord, though. That's... disrespectful. Disrespectful. I do think I need to do harder highlights and shadows on the face to make it look like... Yes? Sorry, this cat is being very adorable and distracting. Yeah, she's such a good little goober. She's a little troublemaking goober, but a very sweet little troublemaking goober, for what it's worth. Someday, I hope I will get sleep again. I was getting okay sleep for a little bit until she... No, that's a lie. I was getting better, but still suboptimal sleep for a little bit. But that has gone out the window since she discovered this one toy. But she has so much fun with it, and she carries it all around the house, so I don't want to take it away from her. I think I just need to, like, take it at night and hide it before I go to bed. I think that needs to be part of my sleep routine, is just find the chaos toy and make it inaccessible. Because my sleep suffers. I gotta post pictures or a video. I haven't been able to get a video of her carrying it up and down the stairs, but it's like 3 times her size and she carries it so proudly. It's very, very cute. She's a good, sweet little munchkin. I tried to move the latch on a wheel on a rolling desk unit. I was like, what toy is she carrying that sounds like metal? He's just being a kitten. Yeah, oh my god. If I got an Apple Watch and I got this app that tracks sleep, and then I got an app that tracks stress according to your heartbeat intervals, which apparently shows how your nervous system is responding, and whether your sympathetic or parasympathetic nervous system is more active. I still don't know if I fully 100% believe everything the apps say, but from what research I saw, it seemed like it was valid, which is kind of cool, but also maybe I'm just coping because I don't want to believe the apps. But it was basically like, you haven't had good sleep for 2 weeks, and it's been saying that since I got the app in October. I listen to white noise at night now, and usually I have at least one headphone in, but I can only have it on the one side because otherwise my nerve pain thing will fuck up on that side, so I can't do both ears, unfortunately. But I've been trying to do good sleep hygiene. It's just I keep making choices like rescuing a kitten and having to medicate her every 6 hours, or showing a kitten a very jingly and engaging toy. And basically, I am the cause for my own sleep loss at this point in time. But it's worth it. For now. I will have to correct at some point so that I don't just die. Yeah, no typo. Who gives a shit about typos? Whatever. No, that's not the one I listened to. I saw that and I yelled at it and I was just like, I was baffled. But yeah, I found that I don't like white noise that much because it's kind of like very tinny and high pitched to me. The noise that I like, it's called brown noise, and the people that name these YouTube videos are absurd. Like, there was one that was like super dirty brown noise, and then the other day I came across one that was super creamy brown noise, and I'm just like, did you really need to do this? Like, was this really truly necessary? And somebody, yeah, the one that I've been listening to lately, the past like week or so has been super smoothed, a combination of pink, blue, and brown noise, and that's been kind of nice. But I kind of I feel like it's missing some of the tones that the super dark brown noise one I had was, and I really liked that one, so I may transition back to that at some point. We'll see. I didn't know green noise was for focus though. How is that, like, higher, low pitched kind of wise? I remember. Yeah, you did not like that one. It's so funny because I wouldn't even notice it was still playing, and until you would mention it. Just sound like normal, delightful world noises to me. Very peaceful, very soothing, very nice. It's funny how different people have very different noise needs. Is that a word that I don't know, man. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I probably need to drink more water. I forgot how much talking a whole bunch. Ooh, I wonder if this is gonna happen again too. Last time when I would stream for like a super long time, my tongue would end up cutting the sides, my teeth would end up cutting the sides of my tongue. And so far that hasn't happened yet. But maybe if I do some 8-hour streams, I'll have to be cognizant of that and be careful of that. But so far, so good. Thankfully. Green noise is mid-range. Nice, alright. I'll have to check it out. I feel like I'm giving her a hobbit nose for some reason. I'm making it like a little bit too bulbous. And does she look like a hobbit? Maybe I'm just thinking she looks like a hobbit because I've been thinking of like fantasy characters like Shrek and Fiona and swamps and things like that. I blame you guys for this. I'm gonna carve out her nose a little bit more. There's a little kitten meow. Oh my goodness. The most, really? I don't know the most relaxing song in the world. But that's how I feel white noise is. Like, I don't, like... White noise can disrupt other noises in a way that's beneficial to me. But the noise itself is not my favorite. It's not pleasant. It's, yeah, irritating. I like noses so much, and yet suffer when drawing them. Life is difficult. Okay, but that's carved out a little bit better. Whoops. I feel like I'm going to focus on this face to the exclusion of dealing with the swamp water. But maybe that's good. Maybe I'll just focus on rendering her face tonight, and then tomorrow I'll like watch the movie. Or sometime before Thursday I'll watch the movie, and then Thursday I'll finish up the swamp water. Because I'll have studied. I'll focus on a bunch of swamp water prep and learning. Which honestly I'm super hyped about because I think swamp water is super pretty and cool. So I don't mind studying it. Oh god, that was too much. There we go. I love this little curvature. Any of you guys who saw Arcane, I really love that they did a bunch of this kind of carving out of the details around people's eyes in that as well. Hi, can I help you? I don't know if you guys can hear her because she has the tiniest little meows. Oh my gosh, I want to make VTubers so much. I feel like, oh, I love Gillian Anderson. I'm super down with that comparison. Holy shit, fuck yeah. What was I gonna say? So one of the problems I have with my art is I feel like sometimes I render things very kind of, clinically and like not dynamically. But if I was making VTuber avatars, that'd be like fucking perfect for that. I think I would have a lot of fun with that. I would have to have better better layer management and actually be good and actually use layers properly instead of just, I'm just gonna draw whatever and deal with it later. But yeah, I definitely want to do some VTuber stuff. And I think it'll be fun too. I want to make one for myself for days where I'm like, I don't want to be on cam and social. Or when I want to pop on and like don't have my lighting set up, or the bed isn't pretty and it has like fell over or something. There's just so many use cases for having a VTuber, I feel like. And I definitely feel like it would be worthwhile. Also, I just want to be like a cool, I feel like it'd be really cool to have a bunch of different like outfits. So if I want to be like a cool like gilded witchy princess one day, I'll be a gilded witchy princess one day. If I want to be a pastel little puffball another day, I'll be a pastel little puffball another day. I think that'll be nice. I think that could be fun. Okay, I wasn't sure if adding a little bit of shadow in that part of her nose would be right, but it is. Thank goodness. Yes! Oh, bro, I want to accessorize so I could have so much fun with stuff like that. Yeah, I think VTubers could be really fun. We'll see. I'm just getting back in the swing of art itself, and then I'll delve into VTuber things probably. But yeah, it would certainly scratch the itch of getting to like render things without having to worry about my lack of strength in certain artistic areas. So, but also that would maybe inhibit growth in those areas too, so. A mixed bag, certainly. But I think what I'll do is I'd already planned on doing different, I'm kind of just winging it right now because I just started streaming again. I don't really have any anything set in stone, just kind of seeing how it feels and stuff. But I was planning on having maybe like certain streams monthly or like weekly, probably monthly, because there's enough different concepts that I would want to have it spread out. Doing like a study day where I just like pick an object or item or thing that I need to work on in practice and just draw variations of that all day. I really want to do that with hands for sure. I really want to have just like a day where I just fucking draw a million hands until they start to look better. Maybe more than one day. Probably more than one day if we're being honest. But yeah, so having a different days for the different kind of arts that I want to do, I think will be something that I do. Yeah, there we go. Bro, we need to also, okay, so if we play Gartic Phone with purple, just know that the shit that I can draw with the tablet, she can do with the mouse. She's insane. I don't understand it. It's unfair. Like, I'll struggle to do little illustrations in that app, and then with my fucking tablet, and then the reveal stage will come around, or I'll get somebody else's thing and I'll immediately know it's hers because it's like perfect. It's amazingly irritating. Not actually irritating, it's just baffling. I just don't understand the mouse wizardry. It is a skill that I just do not have. I do not possess. You know what I played the other day? You just like to punish yourself. That's fine. Do you know, what is the other one? There's another one that I played the other day that was nicer than, I made the mistake of trying to play Gartic Phone by myself, and it was all just, terrible, racist, not safe for work, or anime. That was all it was. It was just so bad. So I tried playing a different thing called Scribble.io, and I like the brush in that one so much more. It has like, I think it has pressure sensitivity, maybe? If I'm not mistaken? I don't know, but whatever it was, it felt very good to draw with. So, but it only has like that one mode for that game, so less fun comparatively. Oh, I do actually for real need to get some food at some point because I am human and need food, and I've eaten that. Oh, I don't know if you were here. Were you here earlier when I got the snack purple? I ate one of those. Oh, I didn't even finish it. I got one of those corn soup rice snack things. They're so good. I'll save one for you. But yeah, I didn't know there's a drawful. I will pretend in my heart. Oh wait, drawful is different from Scribble. Is it Scribble.io? I can't remember what. I think that's the one I played the other day. I was gonna say if there's like an animated version of Scribble.io, that would be fucking cool. But I don't think there is, unfortunately. I really like structural faces and drawing maybe too much structure. Sometimes I over-render things because I like drawing structure. I need to get a better grasp of when I should let things just chill and recede. Face. That's one of those things where I think maybe that's part of something that looks like I have a style, but it's not really an intentional choice. It's just what happens during the process. It's just how it ends up and how it goes, and I need to have more control over it and do it with intent rather than just like something to death over and over again forever. Yeah, the other day when I was working on the rocks, I feel like maybe I was gonna over-render those damn rocks. I'm sorry, what? Duck shit oolong? What is Dakshet Oolong? Oh, is it kind of like that tea that the monkey eats, and then it like ferments, and then you're basically getting like the poop processed fermented tea? Oh, okay. That's funny. Okay, that's more appealing. I like that better. I was worried it was like that other kind of tea. That was a thing. I can't even remember what that's called, but I know it's a thing somewhere. Y'all know what I'm talking about. There's like some marmoset or something that eats the tea. And it like ferments in its digestive tract, I guess, and that gives it a... I wonder if you could just ferment tea not in an animal, though. Like, are there other kinds of fermented tea and I just don't know about them? Something to look into, certainly. Hi, why are you meowing at me, little lady? Do you need attention? You gotta come up here. Oh, really? I don't know if you guys can hear her little balloon animal squeaky meows, because... Oh yeah, civet coffee! Yeah! That's the one I was thinking of. Civet, marmoset, you know. Potato. Something like that. I think this is starting to look a little bit better, but I do think I still need to amp up the contrast to make it look like the sun is beating down. Yeah, I think once I put some highlights in and then amp up some of the shadows a little bit more. Aw. She's really bad at meowing, so it might be hard to get her to make loud enough noises to hear. I think I'm wondering if, like, maybe because she had pneumonia, and she was coughing so much, maybe her little voice box got damaged. I don't actually know. But, she certainly makes very silly meows that do not sound... I have 2 cats that do weird meows, because when I first got Butter, it was like she didn't know how to meow. Like, she does now, believe me. She's learned now to an alarming degree. But initially when we first got her, it took her like a year before she really meowed at me, and when she meowed, it was like compressed and squeezed forth from her body. She was just like, and it was not at all like a normal meow. So, yeah, I guess I have like a track record of cats with weird fucked up meows. So Thumbs really fits in here. Really well. Literally alien. Yeah, she is a tiny little adorable alien. That's why she's got those extra fingers. Yeah, that's why she operates on such a terrible sleep schedule too. Maybe it's normal on her planet, and she just doesn't understand that I'm a human and I need sleep. That seems likely. Totally not that she's just a kid. Could be. Couldn't be that. When I zoom in, I want to do all kinds of fussy stuff with the details, and I don't need to because then I overwork little bits. But I do think I needed to increase the contrast a little bit, so. I'll do some highlights now. And maybe that will, maybe that'll bring some of the, wet look that I need to it. Wait, what? She could be. Oh, she survived. She got hit by a car and survived because she's an alien? I mean, I would not be surprised. Or she just got hit by a car and survived, and maybe that's why her little meal box is damaged. All of these are possibilities. They could be real possibilities. Poor little sad baby munchkin. With her sad little meows. She literally sounds like 2 balloon animals being rubbed together. I guess I could have just said balloons being rubbed together. But in my mind, it's balloon animals. I don't know why. That's what it is. I will not be explaining further. Stitch, Stitch. Oh, she is! Yeah! Oh, you're referring that Stitch got hit by a car. But she could be like a little Stitch. She does make weird garbledy noises all the time. Listen. She is a cute little alien. Oh yeah, that was another thing that I feel like I backed down too fast on in the debate, was when I brought up like the speedrunning thing. And they were like, yeah, they're called assisted speedruns. And I'm like, okay, so it can be called AI art, but not just like regular ass art. I should have really pushed that a little bit more, maybe. It would have led down other paths, which would have been more protracted and worse. Who knows? Who knows? I'm still pleased with how it went. For first foray. Okay, this looks much more like daylight is beating down on her face now. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I feel like it's fine to like use them, and I think it can be really fucking cool, but yeah. Having the acknowledgement. Oh, I didn't even get into the arena of like how it'll be diluted by not having it in a separate category. Ugh. Now I'm realizing all the tax that I should have taken, but oh well, I don't really care that much. It's fine. Maybe that's too much shine on her upper lip. I think that's a little bit aggressive. Tone that down a little bit. I remember there was like one like big trend art-wise a while back of making everything have like super sharp circular dot like specular like little highlights, and it always looked just so aggressive and out of place so many times. But like some people pulled it off and did it in a cute way, but then everybody tried to do it and not everybody did it in a cute way, and it just looked bad. So I tried to do reasonable. I think this is reasonable. What? Purple! You type and speak very eloquently, just with speed bumps sometimes. That's all. Makes the journey more fun. Speak bumps! Yes! Like the road is made entirely. Wow. Wow. The, what's it called when people, the disrespect. The disrespect. I can't believe I couldn't think of the word disrespect for a second there. Wonderful genius, guys. I need to fix that. That looks not good. I'll fuck around with it. I really like shiny eyelids. Shiny eyelids. I know that I'm super glad that like moisturized looking skincare instead of fully like mattified flat skin is in. Because I love when people have shiny eyelids. And moisturized shiny eyelids just look so nice. And I hate that it's impossible to do. Do you guys know like the gel or like the glossy look lids that you do with like actual lip gloss? I was trying to figure out a way to mimic that look without it being lip gloss so that it would last for more than like 2 minutes without ruining the rest of my makeup. And you know those peel off face mask? Oh wait, did you see leaving a triangle sketch of the nose was a thing? Maybe that's, I don't know that one. That sounds cute though. But I can see how it would get real old if everybody was doing it as a trend. But yeah, you know those like clear peel off face mask things? I tried to do that on my eyelids as like a, as the shiny part. And as it turns out, it doesn't work super well. Because even though I waited for it to dry, I had to, it still like stuck together. And so my eyelids were like kind of like going like that. And then I tried to put powder on it to prevent it from sticking together. And then it was no longer shiny. So that experiment was a bust. I was very sad about it. I just want shiny eyelids that don't feel sticky and gross. But apparently that's too much to ask of the universe. The universe hates specifically me. Because I'm not allowed to have those. Or I can, it's just sensory death. Because yeah, you've never truly lived until you've had lip gloss sticking your eyelids together. Why did I get on this topic? I don't even know why I was talking about lip gloss sticking on eyelids. Who knows? Who knows where my brain was going with it? We'll never know. Too shiny? I think that's too shiny. I think I am gonna do a little bit of crispness up here though. I'm really happy with how I carved out her like eye and upper nose area. I think that is I think that area looks nice so far. That's fine. That's okay. Do I want to add like a little bit of... Yeah, I think I'll add like small highlights up here. Those little itty bitty. Itsy bitsy highlights. Have you guys seen that dude on TikTok that spins a wheel and then does songs? He has like 2 songs. One will be like a kid's song and then it'll be in the style of. And he did Itsy Bitsy Spider in the style of Hamilton. And it was like kind of legit, I feel like. I had it stuck in my head for a bit. Can I link that to anyone? I don't know. Do you make up to... No, I haven't looked at those. I will absolutely look those up. I think basically what I need to find is some sort of substance that... And I know... Well, I don't know. I'm assuming that there might be some way to do this with like theatrical special effects substances, because I know that there's like monster outfits that look slimy, but I just can't imagine shooting in them being slimy. But I do also know that sometimes movies purchase industrial-sized tubs of lube to make monsters look slimy. So maybe I'm being overly optimistic, and maybe they truly are just slimy. Which would be a little disappointing, but oh well. Yelling food guy that makes old-timey recipes? I have not seen that dude, but I go through weird phases where I avoid TikTok for like a year and then I get back on it and then I spam people links that I find. Sorry, Purple. I don't even know if Brian uses TikTok anymore, but I spam him a bunch of stuff on there too. Just cause. You know what I get to do now? I do her lower eyelid, and then I get to fuck around with her irises more. But yeah, I'll be able to... So it's gonna be partially under the shadow of her... No, it's too dark. Under the shadow of her upper lid? Or would it be? Does it need to be? Maybe it doesn't need to be. Maybe... That will look nice. Maybe I just overdid it on the highlight a little bit. We'll see when, is that overdone? Oh, it's just positioned wrong is the issue. Okay. I can work with this, though. And actually, I should probably do a little highlight there, too. Maybe, you know what would have been smarter than doing the sun directly overhead? It would have been smarter to have it slightly at an angle so that I could have, like, dramatized, I guess, the lighting that way. Is that the word I'm looking for? That's the word I'm going to use, so it is what it is. Nope. I love the like tucked in shadowed corners of eyes that are shadowed because of the eyelashes above them. It's a very cool feature. Some people don't have it. It's wild. I think it looks really neat though. Oh god, no, that's too dark. I need to copy and paste from this side. Not copy and paste. Eyedropper? Yes. Y'all, I feel like my brain is non-functional. I will survive though. Ideally. Who knows? We'll find out. You done halls? Alright, awesome. Yeah, I probably should. That is a solid point. I do think that's probably a smart idea. But I feel like I'm doing the stuff that I actually like doing this painting now instead of... I mean, I do like drawing water, but it was not doing what I wanted it to and not looking the way I wanted. Whereas when I'm doing this stuff, I'm like, oh, draw an eye? I can make that look the way I want pretty readily at this point in my life. My artistic life, I guess I should say. Although this brush is doing some funky things sometimes, but... I do appreciate the, like, unique blending it gives me, but I feel like here and there it's been a little bit more, trouble than it's been worth. Oh well. I will eventually get the hang of it. I'll fuss with it more too. I think if I mess with the settings a little bit more, I'll be able to get it to do what I want. Now that I know that there's curves for all the paint blend settings, I think that'll be a game changer. Oh, it's this weird song again where where it slows down. Not weird, just it trips me out when it starts happening because it feels like in a movie when time slows a little bit. Again, all this music is by Tears in the Rain, who is on Spotify, and I need to put a link to him in my bio. That's what I need to do. But yeah, it is cool music. Did I add too? I think maybe I got too hyped about this eyelid shadow, or maybe I added too much shadow. Oh well. No brain only art. Yeah, that's. I feel like that's a solid representation of the vibe currently. It's so funny. I feel like even though it's only like the second time I've streamed since I've gotten back, I've started getting into the habit of just like narrating and talking about what I'm doing. And I had to like consciously not do that when I was playing a game the other day. It was very silly. So if y'all play video games with me or want to play video games with me, please expect that to be an annoying consequence to deal with. But actually, I feel like I do that all the time anyways, to a certain degree. I was gonna say, so I was like, wait. Of the people here, I feel like some could say that I do randomly just do that as a standard. That's just standard operating procedure a little bit. Do I want to highlight her pupils in a pretty way? Oh, not like that. That was very aggressive. And I think I need it to be a little bit. That's good. Okay, let's zoom out and see how she looks. Ah, that's too far. Okay. I think the sides of her face need to be darker. And I think... Huh. So in the movie, the girl's eyes are brown and she has blue eyeshadow. I wonder if I should make... It's so desaturated. Hang on, let me try something. Oh god. It's very expensive. Oh, this is fucked up because I painted over it in the weird color. Oh well, I think this is closer to the color that it's supposed to be. You know what I should actually do? Is I should pull this into Photoshop and do a gradient map. Like that and fuck around with that and see how it goes. But the last time I took something in Photoshop and put it back in here, it looked so bad because it didn't do the nanopixel thing. Life is hard. Blue with brown eyeshadow, do opposite. Yeah, I was thinking that. I am gonna try and see how it looks really quick. If I sketch in the colors. Why is this? I don't know things. Okay. I accidentally selected something? Interesting. Add back in and try a different brush. Okay, that works. So what the fuck did I do wrong with this one? Ah! Oh, okay. Oh wow, I'm dumb. It was just a very tiny brush. Guys, I'm super functional and good at existing. I swear. That looks really pretty. Hmm. Sometimes I forget how nice brown eyes can look. I should probably like consider that myself as well. Because I always wanted light eyes so that I could wear any color contact, and if I wanted to go darker, I could go darker, and it would still look realistic. But this looks really pretty. But it's kind of like the same issue with blonde hair. Like, I would love to have naturally blonde hair, just so that I could dye it any color I wanted without bleaching it first. I feel like it's that same thread. Ultimately, I can make do either way, but it's just a little bit more effort to do a bunch of different colors. It's the only thing. Which also ultimately isn't necessary, so. But yeah, I forget how nice, like, soft, like, honey-colored eyes can look. The same color as the water, and then what I'll do is yep, grass is always greener. Always, always, always. In every universe. Yeah, to be fair, I have dark eyes and lashes and brows, so the sun is not usually my main foe. I love the sun. It's been raining so much here though. I mean, I like the rain, it's been very delightful to listen to. But also slightly intimidating, and also I haven't been able to like go out and exercise in the sun or anything like that. However, I could be exercising indoors, and I just have not chosen to, so that's my bad. There's this. Oh shit! How's your foot? What happened and how are you doing? Did you already tell me this? Oh no, it was Luminar that was talking about surgery tomorrow. That's what it was. My brain is not. But yeah, what, is your foot gonna be okay? God, those can be so brutal, especially if you have to like wear specific shoes for work too, and you can't like account for them. Oof. I also had a friend who had one on her wrist, and they were thinking that it was like going to start interfering with some tendons or something, or her range of motion, so they had to fix it. That was gnarly. Do I like this with added depth, or do I like it flat? We'll see. Added depth. Yeah. We'll see if I want to add some below. Something that's difficult that I want to get better at is drawing makeup that looks like makeup and not just like an artistic fuck up or like artistic license. Like I would like to, I think it would maybe look cool if she had blue shadow on her lower lid, but will that look like I mean for it to be blue shadow, or will it just look like I'm taking weird artistic license? Or not blue shadow. Will that look like blue liner on her lower lid, or will it look less intentional than I want it to? So we will see. Oh, I think this could work. Do my eyeshadow like this? I have to do this next stream. Colored eyeshadow or something. Oh, that looks so pretty! Oh god, I zoomed out too far. I need to chill when I hit that button. Alright, I like how it's looking. How does I fuse some of the bones? Oh my goodness! That's gnarly. Do any of you guys follow, do you guys go on the Medizy subreddit? This might be kind of niche. But That's a wild subreddit. So many interesting surgeries and things and stuff. I like it. Except the other day, there was like this huge argument on the sub where people were like, this is basically a gore sub, and it's like, it's very specifically like not a gore sub. It's like for medical cases that have like also case descriptions written with them, and like how things were treated and how it was resolved, whether it did resolve or not, in like super weird or extraordinary cases of stuff. And the person was like, it's basically that. And people were like, there's literally a medical gore sub. Go post it there if you want to. And it was all because the person did not safe for work tag some guy who got his hand degloved and they had to like put his fingers back together. Sorry, this conversation got real graphic. Sorry, guys. My bad. But yeah, people who don't not safe for work tag things that should be not safe for work can go eat a bucket of dicks. As far as I'm concerned. Good night, Purple. Thanks for hanging out. Oh man, for some reason that one like gets to me in ways that like normal gore doesn't. I'm like, I'll like get a visceral like reaction to that, whereas like seeing somebody's degloved hand doesn't really. I don't know why that is. Brains are weird. What's this not? I wonder if it's something to do with. I get really freaked out at the idea of like implants or things being like in me that aren't supposed to be. Like I had a bone chip in my shin once from being in a little bike accident, and boy, when I accidentally touched that, it felt world-endingly nauseating, and like I would almost pass out and stuff. I wonder if popping triggers that somehow. I have no idea. If I hollow out this part a little bit. Oh. I feel like I wouldn't normally inherently want to draw that little shading right there, but I think it really works with this. I need to make her chin look less deformed babyish though. I think I carved too much shadow into her chin. Whoops. Oh no. Wait, really? Huh. I can deal with scratches on myself or like cuts on myself for sure. Oh, there was the time when I was being an idiot and idiot at work. To be fair, I was doing this because my boss would not buy us new blades for the box cutters, so we were just using shitty she's snoring, guys. I don't know if you can see her, she's dreaming. Oh shit, it doesn't show on the screen. Yeah. It's like twitching her little ears and tail. I need to scoot that forward more so that oh god, is this gonna fall down and break? No, everything's fine. Am I back? Yes. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I wasn't using the appropriate knife for the task that I was doing. I was using a fancy pretty one that I got for Christmas to open boxes, which was a mistake. And I sliced part of my pinky off and left like a spray of blood on the cardboard me and my coworker were breaking down, and she almost hit the floor. But for some reason, yeah, I think blood doesn't affect me, but other things for sure do. Thankfully, blood not one of them. How are you with it on other people, Amanda? Yeah. I think that that's a lesson most people hopefully only learn once. Hopefully. the sound of a little kitten snoring. It's so sweet and cute. Oh my goodness. I wish my mic could pick up those sounds for you guys. Maybe I'll get one of those like big ear ASMR mics and just have it be solely for cat noises. This is just gonna be a cat ASMR channel in the future. Honestly, I wouldn't hate that. That would be so adorable. There have to be cat ASMR channels out there. I wonder if I should try falling asleep to those. I wonder if that would be good. Somebody's screaming outside. I wonder if that would be good sleep noises. Because yeah, there have to be just like cat or ASMR channels. The internet would be a complete failure if there wasn't. Weirdly, this is reminding me of my little cousin. Huh. That's funny. It's funny what, like, unintentional references you pull in your brain. Or what just shows up, even if I'm not, like, intentionally referencing, because I'm just carving out shadows and then now it looks kind of like my cousin Chanel. His face is looking really much better and carved out now. For SMR. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see that. People have such varying opinions on her. It's wild to me. Like, I've never heard, like, well, actually I can probably think of some other people if I thought hard enough. But it just seems like people are really split on whether she's like a goddess or looks like a thumb. And then there's a small crowd of people who are like, yeah, she's pretty. She's just like kind of normal. She's not like the be all and end all, but she's not a thumb either. And I tend to agree with those guys. Like, she's pretty. She's not a thumb. She's also not like the be all and end all of beauty standards. So it's just interesting seeing the polarization that she causes, because I wouldn't think that she would be so polarizing just based on her looks, but I would be thinking wrong. I don't know. Dark. Oh, I haven't seen Blonde. I did see a clip of it, of her and Marilyn Monroe doing one of the dances side by side, and I feel like she got the vibe a little bit wrong. Like, I feel like Marilyn Monroe played kind of like a kittenish, coquette kind of... Is that how you say it? I think that's how you say it. Coquettish? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Person, but who also was kind of like... I feel like Marilyn Monroe is kind of like a bratty sub, a little bit. Where she's like kittenish and coquettish, but like she was also kind of in charge and like making shit happen and running the show a little bit in the dances. Whereas in the one with Anna de Armas, she was playing the kittenish coquette, but was like just kind of looked shocked and like not in charge, which was suboptimal, because I feel like that was a really cool vibe to be like, oh yes, I'm like kittenish and vulnerable, but also I'm like still a force, you know? I don't know. I feel like that's difficult to even describe what kind of contributes to that, let alone modify your entire like portrayal of an icon based on that. Especially because probably because she's such an icon, it's going to be difficult no matter what and all that jazz. Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to do a little highlight on her neck. Oh, God. Daddy issue torture porn? Jeez, that sounds... There was another movie that people were talking about the other day. What the fuck was it? But yeah, it turns out it was completely like made and funded by the Mormon Church, and it was like, oh, it makes sense why this one was kind of like not good. Like it didn't land and it had weird choices or something, but I don't remember what it was. Or whether it was a movie or a TV show, actually. I don't know. But yeah, I remember being surprised that it was something that the Mormon Church funded. Because I was pretty sure it had, like, sex, drugs, and rock and roll in it, but it's like, okay, that I can understand why a Mormon movie about sex, drugs, and rock and roll failed. Definitely. I also can't remember whether I saw that on Reddit or Twitter, so I wouldn't even know where to go look that up. I'd probably just have to Google, like, Mormon made fail movie? Or something like that. Okay, I think this is working nicely, and I think I'm gonna darken the hair around her face too. Wait, really? Jesus Christ, that's intense. I mean, sex sells, I guess, but damn, that's... seems a little unnecessary. Why is it? What? These are all very strange choices. So it talks about abortion a lot just like in the movie, or was that like a plot point? Or it's just kind of shoehorned in there because. Which I would absolutely believe. This not it. Oh, I'm dumb. I see what's happening. Oh. Wow. Interesting. And that's so sad. Because you know that some people, if it's marketed as a, like a... Is biopic the right word? Why am I blanking on? Biopic? Biopic? If it's marketed as, like, being a true, like, historical narrative of her life, that's fucked up. I don't like it. And people are gonna, like, believe that that's what it actually is, and then not knowing it's gonna be all bad. Which is kind of rude. So I probably should have looked up more references of hair in water. I think in the movie this girl is not wearing, Yeah, that's so fucked up then. Is it done by, like, her estate at all, or no? Because I wonder if it's, like, a thing where if it is, yeah, if it's not done by her estate, if it is done by her estate, it's like, oh, okay, well, they just want money and sex sells, I guess. Weird. But that would be strange. But if it's not, then would they be able to be, like, take any legal action and be like, this is not, stop calling it a biopic, because it ain't. Kind of thing. Maybe what I should have done is drawn the hair first and then just like normal flowy swirls. and then it's not going right. And then draw on the water over it instead of trying to figure out where the tendrils would be. This next part, if it doesn't look good after I do this next part, then I probably will do that actually to make it make sense. Actually darken this a little bit more too. No, why did it change the everything? Thanks. Yeah, because it should be. I wonder if I have to do something with hands. Because that would give another thing that could be here and could be slightly above the water a little bit and add more contrast and depth there. I think I might do that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday. Because, no, but just because I feel like that would contribute positively to how this is going. Makes sense color-wise. It's kind of cool. Dang. I like her face glowing in the darkness. Well, I'm never gonna read that book. Or see the movie, probably, actually. Because that sounds annoying. Of what really good movies I've seen recently. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I know everybody. I feel like everybody already has seen that and loves that, but I hadn't watched it until recently. Well, that was very good. However, I hate how people abbreviate it. I didn't realize what it was at first and thought people were just making strange acronyms. But okay, that's nice. This looks kind of like it has depth. I do think it'll be a. Yeah, that makes sense. I do think it'll be like a really cool thing to have her hands kind of like knotted like this, or even just like one covering the other over her chest. I feel like, ooh, maybe she can have blue fingernails. That's absolutely what I'm gonna do. I think that'll be really pretty. What I am gonna do is mostly underwater. Maybe even part of her face, but I think I'd have to restructure things too much to put part of her face underwater, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe that's too much. If I do more swamp drawing illustrations, then I'll put one with a face underwater, maybe. I'm just being above water and a little bit. Makes sense. No, but that's how it's gonna be. She looks like she has the absolute weirdest hairstyle in the world right now. I will fix that. Yeah, I think a small splash of color there with the blue to tie in the blue above and contrast against these things, I think would be really pretty. I need to set up a mute button for my microphone so I can talk without being a jerk. Blowing everybody's ears out. Nope, that's not the right color. A little bit darker. Oh man. Oh, hi. How are you doing, man? Butter has come to join the party. Sweet little munchkin she is. You can sit on my lap but not on my keyboard. Butter has literally killed me in video games because she wants to sit on my keyboard so much. She dismounted me from a helicopter in Rust. Because she's a monster. Why is this camera so much brighter than the... Hang on. Try to make this a little bit less crazy and blown out. Whoa, no, not like that. Terrible. Interesting. Butter. Yes, she is absolutely a candidate for one orange brain cell. She's the one where she's the one who didn't know how to meow before. She's such a special little lady. Just so dumb. She doesn't really know how to interact with other cats either. But for some reason, her and the kitten, just thick as thieves, best of friends. Hi, yes, can I help you? You're very cute. Oh, what a pretty lady. What a good little miss. But yeah, she, I genuinely think maybe she didn't get enough oxygen when she was like a kitten or something. Because I've never met a cat this dumb. Just never. She, when it's dinner time, sometimes she'll just like, I won't notice that she was like behind the fridge door or something, and she'll just stand there and just wait silently while I like look around the house elsewhere for her. And she just won't make a sound. We'll just sit staring, waiting. And it's just, she does that in other aspects too. Although, you know what's funny is Noosh is a smart cookie, but Noosh is also an idiot when it comes to playing fetch. Noosh, I tried to teach Noosh how to play fetch. The little kitten is a master at fetch, by the way. She's, well, mostly. She's getting good. She's an accomplished fetcher. Sounds bad. But Nusha, she will fetch the ball, but she will only bring it to one specific spot on the floor. She didn't like make the connection to bring it to a person. She just made the connection to, okay, I bring the toy over by this computer chair and the human in it will throw the toy. But when there's no human in the computer chair and the human is elsewhere, that does not change her programming at all. Not even a little bit. So. Hi, can I help you? Paying too much attention and drawing? Do you think I'm talking to you? You probably do. Sweet little lady. Little munchkin. Probably a facet of my brain really adapting fast to like talking all the time on stream again is because I fucking talk to these cats constantly because they're all so interactive and oh, please don't sleep on my tablet. Knock shit over. You're a fat baby. She is definitely a very cute loaf. A derpy little loaf. A derpy cute little loaf. Hey, no. Please don't. You don't need to scratch at my tablet. Illegal. Here, I'm gonna sketch in. Oh, Oh god, your claws are in my arm. Madam, please. It's also, all the cats are on diets except for the kitten currently because they're all. No, you're fine. Sorry. Because they're all little chunks. And. Yes, you're very sweet. Can I help you? Oh god, she's literally hitting buttons on my tablet here. Let me scooch this over a little bit so you're not actually hitting this button. Oh yeah, but since she's a chunk, sometimes she will sink her claws in to like maintain purchase on like where she wants to sit, which is usually your body or your arm. It is very painful. Love is pain, according to Butter. It hurts the one she loves the most. It's me. She hurts me. But she also gives headbutts, which is really cute. Okay, so if her elbows were like here, then I could sketch in her wrists to be like here. Oh, does that look... Well, that is kind of right. It just looks dumb and weird though. Maybe I'll put them here instead. Can I help you, ma'am? I don't know if you guys can see her kind of flailing for attention. You're so cute, Butter. Here, let me... Dagger claws in my hand. He's such a sweet little dumb little baby. There was a cute movie that I saw. It's not like gonna be critically acclaimed. Oh wait, I shouldn't draw more sketch things. I should draw. It's not gonna be like critically acclaimed or anything. But I thought that like if I was a teen and watched this, I was like, this could be a cool movie. Actually, let me look at my hand on this stream and use it as reference. Okay. If I was a teen, it would have been like a cool movie to watch and be like, oh, I'm taking neat messages from this. Why do I always draw hands way smaller than they need to be? That was a problem with the Ocean Lady painting. Her hands were like Donald Trump hands. It was incorrect. But yeah, The School for Good and Evil, I thought it was pretty cute. It's like a fun, well-made young adult movie that has... It went better than I expected it to, basically. Yeah, right? It's just got good vibes. Like, it's not some, like Scorsese or Wes Anderson or something film. But I thought it was really good. For what it wanted to be. I feel like that is a better size hand. Like that. Like, I'm gonna be real lazy and I'm gonna be a trash artist and copy and paste it. Oh my god, the kitten is trying to claw her way up my leg. I'm being beset on all sides by cats. God bless you. Please don't try to attack Butter while she's on him. I'm gonna die. I need to trim all their claws. Butter doesn't really allow that, but thankfully the kitten will let me trim her claws. Your friend was trying to fight you, you little dummy. I think you guys should go fight elsewhere. And not use my leg as a battleground. Please. Oh my god. These cats. Right? Yeah, I liked all the big names and I thought they did great. And also, like, the costumes and the sets were so fun. Hey! Oh my god, you guys. Nope. Okay. No fighting on my lap. That's just, there's too much collateral damage. Collateral damage? Can that be a thing? Is it Kerry Washington who was in that? Is that who I'm thinking of? I gotta look it up. And Morpheus, right? Yeah, okay, Kerry Washington. Lawrence Fishburne, right? Or am I thinking of somebody else? It's a good movie. Yeah, Lawrence Fishburne. Who else was like a big... Oh yeah, and I forgot Charlize Theron. How did I forget she was in it? And Michelle Yeoh. Yeah. There's a lot of big names in that. What was Cate Blanchett? Oh, she was the voice of the Storian. Got it. I was gonna say, I don't remember seeing her anywhere. That's pretty cool. I want to watch that again. I'll do Discord movie nights again because that was fun stuff. Okay. Do I? Where's my window? It's gone forever. Oh dear God. Genuinely, what have I done? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. What time is it? 9:30. I have stamina to keep working on this. I think that once I draw the hands, I'll like this more overall as a painting and feel better about it. So I am gonna adjust this one. I like how I copy pasted a hand and now I'm just completely being like, never mind. I think that worked. They might still be too tiny as hands, but in fact, I'm gonna make this a little bit bigger just to offset for my like brain not knowing the size that hands are for some reason. Oh, except her wrist would be weird if it was going that direction. Oops. And then to go down on the bit. This is going to be actually super fun to draw because it means I get to decide for each one of her fingers. I guess I don't get to. I guess more her pose decides whether her fingers are above or below the water and how that makes it look. And I think that'll add the depth that I require in this, I think. We'll see. And it's practice drawing hands, which I was talking about that I needed anyways. her eyes a little bit. I wish kind of actually that I had tilted her head back a little bit, but at this stage in the game, I'm not going to change it because that would require more effort than I actually care to put in terms of changing something that I'm already pretty happy with. Yes? What do you need now? You need, ma'am. You have litter box, you have dry food, you have— ah! That's my leg, oh my god. Turns out what she wanted was just to hurt me. Right, you gonna come over here? No, I really don't want you climbing on my desk, though. No, thank you. No. You can stay here. Oh, pretty little munchkin. Oh, baby. I think what she wants is to play and to fight. I'm busy. Cute though. The first few times she sat in my lap at my computer, she really wanted to fight my hair. No, genuinely, my legs are a fucking disaster right now. I look like I don't know if this is like fucked up to say, but it looks like I self-harm or something because of how many cuts are on my legs from just literally this kitten and Butter. Everybody else is pretty chill with their claws, but neither of them know how to manage theirs, and both like to sit on my lap. Oh, and this arm, oh, I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's just because Butter had her paws on my arm and she like doesn't know how to oh, I guess that doesn't show very much. I guess it would probably help if I put it. Right. A bunch of little red scratches that don't look super visible. Never mind. They look kind of angry over here, but I have good lighting, so they don't show up. But yeah. It's cats. It is pretty chill. It is pretty fun to be their pincushion most of the time. Because they're usually pretty adorable about it, but it's still suboptimal. Oh my god, she's in the stairway. Like, doing her little sad little meow. Oh, I might have to take a break and get food and then play with her a little bit so she doesn't like... Although I played with her in the middle of the night with that dumb cat toy so she would go back to bed. Ah, man. Although, I should definitely tire her out before it's sleep time so maybe she doesn't wake me up in the middle of the night. These are all valid options. I'm not like it. If you bring a toy, I'll throw it for you. I will. I sure will. Ow! Not clawing my leg, though. Damn, I don't know, like, I think she literally learned this from Butter, because she wasn't being this aggro about it. Good job! Good girl! Well, not on the desk, though. You guys are getting, like, a live feed of training a kitten, as well as art. This is, bonus additional content. Hi. Help you. Yep, you can't climb on my desk though. It is illegal. I have declared it so. No. You gonna go that way? This kitten, she's a tiny criminal. She doesn't care that I've declared things illegal. She just wants to break all the laws. She does not respect authority, but that is a pretty... I'm alright with that grade. It's a respectable kitten. Just irritating because I am the authority. Okay, this is looking a little bit more like possibly a lady in murky water, but also it kind of just looks like a rubber suit with bowls cut out in it. I'll need to work on the water a lot more tomorrow. Oh, that's true! It's the thumbs that are making her a criminal. It's true. I co-sign this theory, 100%. It makes all the sense in the world to me. Let's see. A good, the thumbs teacher, yeah. I believe it. These will be the underwater parts. Bitch, what are you doing? Curtains, that's rude. I also think she's teething because she wants to chew on every single thing in the entire universe. And I really don't want her to be a cat that chews on cords. And we are fighting a war against each other. She wants to be a cord chewer. I want her to respect electronics. So we'll see who wins. I feel like maybe it's too early in the battle to call it, but she seems to have a lead. Oh yeah, thank you! I need to put that in the description. Yeah, this is the music we've been listening to this whole stream. Definitely go check it out. Very chill, good lo-fi stuff. I will definitely have that in the bio. Oh, that's another thing I need to do. I need to like set up bots that like say things. Because I know people that have them, they're like, oh, go, every once in a while it's like, go to the Discord or do this, or for example, music here is by Tears in the Rain, etc. So I need to figure that out. There's a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to do. I want to add a bunch of bots for things. For things like turning on the cat cam, or picking a game to play. I know there's like a lot of game interactivity with various games. And I was like, damn, that sounds fun. I want to fuck around with that. But I haven't looked into how to accomplish all that. I just know it exists and it sounds cool and fun. So stay tuned for that at some point. I think it'd be cool. Seem like that'll work? I feel like that seems like that'll... I think that makes sense. I feel like this pinky could be fully submerged, honestly. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then that can go like that, and that can go. I'm gonna angle these hands up maybe a little bit. Because I did not put them on separate layers. Because I am a spectacular genius. Why am I cutting something out with a mouse? That's another level of spectacular genius. Okay. I say as I do it again. Oh. There we go. Alright, now things can be separate layers-ish. Close enough. Okay. I think maybe I need to adjust the... Oops. Whatever. I think I need to adjust the tilt of her shoulders. The tilt of her shoulders? The tilt of her shoulders to account for, Nice! I think I had Nightbot before, I want to say. I feel like I did. But yeah, I think for this to make sense, I'm gonna adjust the tilt of her shoulders and make them tilt downward more. Originally, my initial thought about her shoulders was having her kind of be like she was like floating in the water like this. But now that I'm going like this, I kind of think it makes more sense to have them angled down a little bit more. But maybe I'll render the hands first and see how it looks. Well, because right now it just looks like she's pushing up her cleavage a little bit. Which isn't always a terrible idea, but it wasn't necessarily the vibe I was going for. Accidentally... What am I hitting? Why is it making it that color? What in the world? Oh, I clicked a pen. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, well, the people, the cleavage, which won't allow me to show. So, people have to join the fancy club to see the cleavage. It's such a bummer that you can't even have artistic nudity. I do want to do pinup nudity too, but like I feel like sometimes Instagram will let you get away with artistic nudity. Heavy on the sometimes. Very heavy on the sometimes. And YouTube apparently does, which I didn't realize. There are like birth videos on YouTube, and it's like, oh, this is educational. It's like, damn, that's cool. I like that. Will that compress these as a layer? Yes. Ooh, that's a good idea, Clippins. Holy shit. I was literally just thinking that I need to rewatch the movie that I got this idea from. And here, let me show you the reference image for a sec. This is the reference image. And I only took this screenshot. I should have taken other screenshots where you can actually see her body and how it looks under the water and how to make the water look like water with her. Like I need to do hair highlights in the water. It looks like there's a bunch of stuff I can do, but I need to watch it again and also take a screenshot of how that looks. But yeah, the shifting the layers around to like mimic refraction. That is also an excellent idea. But people understand and accept the circumstances, yeah. I wonder if I streamed, I'll have to look into this more. Whether artistic nudity would be allowed on YouTube if I'm drawing it. And I guess the problem with that is what they would consider artistic nudity. And whether I would end up having to do a bunch of appeals if their opinion differed from mine. So maybe it is just better to do it just to be like patron only, just Discord streams or something. see. Figure it out eventually. Also need to get more hand references so I can actually reasonably draw hands. Oh, Nail Clippins, did you see the AI discussion at all? And if you did, what did you think of it? That's true. Yeah. Yeah, just the other day people were talking about how it's like impossible to get a human to review any modding decisions. So, you're right. Yeah, I will not risk that. Seems prudent. And not try to fuck with that. Oh, that's fine. It was chaotic and kind of bad, so I think I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but for my first time kind of like having a discussion with like 5 people talking and disagreeing with me. Well, no, not 5, 4, like 4 people disagreeing with me. I feel like it went alright. I know I can do better in the future. But yeah, I feel like they finally were being willfully obtuse and acknowledging some of the points about AI art, but also I feel like I didn't stand my ground enough on pushing for those. Google claims that body paint is acceptable. What? What? Do they have to wear like pasties for the body paint? Because otherwise that seems pretty fucking wild. But what do I know? That makes sense, okay. Otherwise, I was like, dang, that's way more permissive than I was expecting. Hi, Smurf. This is Chris, right? You're Chris, right? That's what I thought, but now I'm second guessing. Not to, like, put you on blast and dox you, but I guess I've already called Amanda, Amanda, and Jimmy, Jimmy. So, hopefully, it's not doxing you. There's some people that can... Yeah, okay, that's good. I feel like somebody tried that on Instagram to make to do a bit, and I can't actually remember what happened with that, whether they ended up approving that or not. I actually don't remember at all. But I remember reading about that and thinking that it was an excellent bit. Very solid. That was like forever ago. Also, I'm probably going to be doing, remember what I did when I streamed last time where I would do some art and some gaming streams and like maybe do some art and then at the end take a break for games or something like that? I'm probably going to do that again. But there's this really cool thing that Purple, fuck, she was in here earlier. I should have extolled her praises while she was here. She made these adorable little PNG tuber icon things, and so if people are in Discord, there's like there's a placeholder one for now, but if people want to commission ones from her to have cute little PNG tuber, I don't know, actually maybe don't listen to me, maybe she doesn't want me to sign her up for that, or commission me for that, I don't know, but maybe that can be one of the things that I practice, who knows. But yeah, then we all have cute little characters that like bounce in the Discord and on the stream when people talk, and it's pretty charming. It is pretty fucking adorable. Although I kind of want to maybe try and get different software for it because it automatically just takes people's Discord avatars And some people have taste that matches the aesthetic of my stream, and other people have very different tastes that doesn't match the aesthetic of my stream. So, let's see. She just stopped taking questions? I have a schedule. Oh, a gaming break from 8 to 10 p.m. I missed it. Oh well. I'll get it next time. That's probably like actually literally like 6 years old or 7 years old at this point, to be fair, so. I need to practice drawing hands because there's some people who can just draw the most beautiful structural, like architectural looking hands, and I love that. I want to make those, but I feel like mine are often the wrong size or spindly, or this is definitely going to be one of the things I do a bunch of studies on this year, because I feel like I got decent at drawing faces just from drawing them over and over and over again until infinity. And if I just need to do that with hands to get good at them, then I'm just gonna do that with hands. We haven't been what you call love long. Does she know that? She knew it first. I do feel like that's the best way to well, let me reframe that. I was gonna say the best way to get better at something is to practice it, but to practice it properly is the better, best way. And I think that I'm not necessarily practicing them properly when I'm not using references. I'm just guesstimating a fair amount. It's not as bad as I was thinking it was. Okay, alright. The better, best way. Neil Clippins, you like drawing hands? I mean, I like them. Hands are fun, but I always get like... I feel like I used to hate things like elbows and noses and ears, even though I liked them. And I feel like that's the stage I'm at with hands, where like I really like when they turn out right, but I can't consistently get them to look the way they're supposed to look well enough, and so they become the bane of my existence a little bit. Not really, that's being over dramatic. Silly. But they are far more challenging for me than just like faces. I feel like I have my skill at drawing people has developed like really asymmetrically, so I feel like I can draw faces and some like parts of torsos and bodies and muscles, backs, things like that, but hands and feet I struggle with still. I'm an amateur at those, for sure. Oops. Oh shit! There's a bunch of people here who knew me before I knew that I found out that I'm autistic, and I was just gonna say skill asymmetry is really big with autism. But yeah, for the real life folks I know who haven't seen me in a minute, that's a thing that I found out, and a whole bunch of stuff made sense. And so far, like, nobody I've talked to has been like, what? Really? Kind of like finding out ADD and OCD, everybody's just been like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah. It's been funny. Yeah. Skill asymmetry is when you would expect that if you're good at one thing, you would be equally good at a lot of like correlating kind of like tasks or skills. And I feel like for the skill level I have with faces, I feel like I should be much better than I am currently at hands. Or specifically like with autism, people will be like extremely competent at doing certain tasks like making spreadsheets and like managing a bunch of data and like being able to parse all of that information and do the right things with it, but also failing at a task that would seem easier, like checking the mail and like regularly keeping up with that. Skill asymmetry is apparently one of the big indicators that can be used to kind of try and say whether, because there's a lot of overlap between ADHD and autism, and apparently skill asymmetry is sometimes one of the things that they use to kind of differentiate. But yeah, apparently girls tend to not be diagnosed because we learn to socialize and mask better, and because it's like expected of women to be like the more social kind of gender in that way, and that leads to people masking too well. Yay. Oh wow, I didn't realize how weird it is. Wait, I have 4 arms. Haha. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I would believe that. You should definitely. I feel like the people that I tend... Wait, my brain can't process the... Wait, is one of these... Okay, hang on. Wait, I can't. I'm so dumb. Right? For real. Yeah, I should just use my camera for the water refraction. Yeah, definitely it's never too late. My mom got diagnosed when she was 50 something, I want to say. Also, speaking of ADD, I don't know who else needs to hear this, but I feel like 90% of the drugs out there that they prescribe to people rely entirely on so there's 2 sides. So the main so there's 2 main categories. There's methylphenidate, which is Ritalin, and then there's amphetamines, which are like Adderall. And Adderall is a 75-25 mix of levoamphetamine and dextroamphetamine, which are dextroamphetamine is a 75, 25 is the levo. And those are 2 halves of the amphetamine molecule. And in a lot of studies, they found that people responded more to the right-handed side, the dextroamphetamine. So, for example, Vyvanse is basically it's what it metabolizes into your body, and then it is dextroamphetamine. But when I tried Vyvanse, it fucking sucked for me and was not at all what I needed. So I was like, maybe I need more of the levoamphetamine side of things. And so I started trying Evykio, which is a 50-50 racemic? I don't know. It basically just means 50-50 of both sides of a molecule, I guess, mixture. And holy shit, it is a huge difference. And I had to look up this drug myself. No doctor recommended it to me. I literally only looked it up because I was like, well, Vyvanse was the opposite of helpful. Maybe I need the opposite of dextroamphetamine. And apparently this drug only came back on the market recently. Because they had it in the 70s, but most people responded better to Adderall, except for about 15% of people who responded better to more levoamphetamine than dextroamphetamine. So, but the ratio and the way that doctors recommend drugs, they do not recommend they don't recommend Evykio 15% of the time. I have tried so many other ADD drugs before I got to this one. So I feel like, yeah. Nice. I'm glad that Vyvanse worked for you. It did not for me. It was not good. All it did was like amp up my focus to 1,000. And when I was already hyper focusing on something, like I missed a train to go back to visit my mom. It was because I was working on a spreadsheet that absolutely was not due or critical. I just like could not disengage from the spreadsheet. It gave me none of the kind of prioritization or decision making or like holding multiple things in my brain at a time capability. It was just spreadsheet is life. This is what I'm going to be doing for the next 8 hours. Was basically what Vyvanse did for me. But yeah, I need to post on like the ADD subreddit and be like, hey, if anybody feels like you've had friends who've gotten diagnosed with ADD and they have like a night and day change when they get on meds and you kind of feel just like barely improved and roughly the same, try levoamphetamine because 15% of people responded better to it. It's crazy to me. I do hope that there's been a lot of progress in terms of kind of like understanding how ADD works in the brain in the last, like even just 5 years. So I'm hoping that along with that come more changes in how people are recommended medication, like maybe genetic testing, things like that. Because currently it leaves a lot to be desired. I got to learn a lot about a lot of different medications, so always a silver lining. Oh, Concerta! I think that Concerta was either Concerta or there's another one I can't remember the name of, that my cousin did really, really well on it. And he was like, oh yeah, it's life-changing. This is amazing. Like, try this for ADD. And it made me so deeply suicidal so fast. It was the scariest thing. I was supposed to like test it out for I think like a month or something, and then I started having those symptoms. My doctor was like, wait it out for like a week and see if it goes away. And by the end of that period, I just wanted to die because I didn't want to be awake. But also when I slept, I had some of the most horrific nightmares I've ever had. And so I was just like, wow, just existence? Existence is bad? I don't really want to be here? And so I think I made it like 5 days before I was like, this is going to be bad if I try and wait this out. Like, this is going to be a bigger problem than it is currently. Yeah. Yeah, certain drugs do different things in different people's brains. It's wild. I really hope that more genetic testing for drug compatibility and viability becomes a thing, because there are genetic tests for how you metabolize certain drugs, but a lot of the mental health ones, there are for some antidepressants, but I haven't seen many for ADD. But maybe I just haven't looked I haven't looked in the last couple of years, to be fair. So maybe there have been some, and I just haven't seen them. What? Oh my god. Okay, well, cocaine also does nothing for me, so maybe that's why Concerta doesn't work on me. It's wild. Is this? Oh, it's because I have 2 layers. That's why. Genuinely think this is one of the better hands that I've ever drawn. I am quite pleased with myself. It looks structural in a way that, like, it looks like structural like how I think it's supposed to look. Like, I got the knuckles in there, I got some lines in the hand. I think it works. You know what's gonna be beautiful though? When I do these fingers, and then I'll get to do the shadow underneath the fingers in a dark color. That'll be really cool. I think that'll look really good. I'm hyped about that. Yeah, I had to make for my current psychiatrist, I made like a huge spreadsheet of all the meds I've ever tried. And I've tried something like 13 ADD meds, I want to say. Something like that. And she was telling me about some of them. She was like, well, it was a complete waste for you to try this one if this didn't work for you. And I'm like, cool. Cool. Super glad my doctors were just like, you didn't do well on Ritalin? Try a different Ritalin-based thing. Because that's apparently what they did. But yeah, this psychiatrist has been fascinating. She's a genius. Oh, really? Joy, that's hilarious. Did I tell you that's how I kind of figured out? Well, not exactly that. I figured out I was ADD by doing my friend's Adderall at a party in high school because I was like pretty fucking. I was failing everything because I had undiagnosed ADD and I was kind of over school at that point, anyways. So I was just like partying and doing dumb shit. And I was like, huh, yeah, I'll do some Adderall, whatever. And then I like was able to sit down and do my math homework for like the first time. And I was like, well then, this probably means something. This feels significant. And but I never thought I was ADD because my friend Katie had ADD and she had sorry, I know I should be saying ADHD. It is a force of habit and it's shorter and faster for my brain. My friend Katie had ADHD and she definitely had the hyperactive type and I have the more inattentive type. So I just would never have assumed that she and I had like a similar thing because she was a kind of kid who would regularly have to like go run around a block to like just get her energy out of her system. And that's not me. I haven't run around a block I should probably do more running around a block, honestly. But yeah, I just would have never guessed or expected. And it was literally just like stopping giving a fuck and engaging in a reckless behavior and then figuring it out. Yeah, I mean it's one of those things where it's like everybody wants it for some reason. It's like the gold standard. Yeah, I also thought Vyvanse was going to be a wonder drug and because people were telling me it was like Adderall but better. And then, yeah, I think I need the levoamphetamine side of things. Dextroamphetamine is not enough for my brain. I can focus. I just need to be able to choose what to focus on and be able to prioritize and not be super overwhelmed. And then I can do pretty okay. Like, probably being able to work as long as I am on these drawings is probably related to Evikio also, honestly. Because it used to be that when I would do paintings, I would do all the fun parts that I like to do. And then I would get to the parts where I know I would need to do the parts to make the painting work and make sense. But I would not want to do them because they're not the parts that I have the most fun at, so I would procrastinate. And then I would leave a graveyard of just unfinished art projects behind me forever. I still have some unfinished art projects, obviously, but like art projects that I really, really wanted to finish and really, really liked and were like important to me, I just wouldn't happen. Because once it became less of a challenge and more of just a drag, then you don't get the dopamine anymore. Dang, I wish Victor was still here, because, Oh, yep, Joey, that sounds familiar. I was able to pull that off until, junior high school, and then I kind of was able to still carry that a little bit through junior high and partway through high school, and then it all started crashing down. I stopped being able to, do stuff like that and keep up with it and hide it and all. Jesus Christ. Yep. Classic ADD vibes, for sure. Definitely. Are you on any of the ADD subreddit? Oh wait, you're on subreddit. Oh no. Jesus, yeah. But that can also become more daunting. Because when you only have 3 all semester, you're like, I have all semester to do just like 3 assignments. Brain poison for ADD. For sure. Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad you accomplished it. That's awesome. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I definitely hit a phase where I realized I was getting more stress from having to do the last minute things and having failed at some of the last minute heroic effort things that I definitely kind of made a shift. For sure, in that. It was having a seizure. That definitely was a little bit of an eye-opener. A little bit of a wake-up call. How's everybody faring during the ADHD? Is that what you, that's cool. Roomba, being an ADD Roomba, where I bounce from task to task, is what I call that. It's like, it looks aimless, and you can't really tell what progress is being made at first, but eventually shit happens and gets done. You know what? I think I did this. I think instead of focusing on shading the fingers, I should have focused on putting shadow underneath on her chest. I think that would have been I think that would be more effective. Yeah, I think that's much more effective at actually making fingers pop. I was leaving that part till last because I was like, ooh, this is going to be so fun to add the shadows and make it really punchy and amazing. But I think it's necessary to add it in currently so I can know how to progress on the rest of the fingers. Oops. Let me zoom out and make sure this is still looking decent. Okay, good. I'm not mad about this. This is going good. I think I need to add a little bit more lightness to areas of the fingers to make it make more sense. Hear you. Oh, you're just being good. Okay, that's allowed. I thought the kitten was getting into trouble again. But she's being good. She just sounds like a troublemaker. Even more lightness. Oh, yep, absolutely. Yeah. And this is another part of, you know, this is interesting because I feel like I need to rewatch that video, or maybe I just should look for a different source, because I feel like ADD also presents with skill asymmetry, but maybe it's more like you could do it if you got dopamine from it, whereas maybe with autistic people they can't. I don't know. But I feel like it is another skill asymmetry thing that people are like, you're so smart, why can't you do this super easy thing? And it's like, because it doesn't give me dopamine. If it doesn't give me dopamine, it's not happening. My brain is a dick. I'm sorry. And so when you do those heroic efforts and do things like write an essay the night before, people are like, oh my gosh, she did that. Like, of course they'd be able to do miscellaneous X other stuff. But no, not so much. Not always. I like how this is ADD hours in chat. This is excellent. I do want to can't remember who was saying that they didn't want to talk about their mental health on stream. It was somebody that I was watching and I was like, I respect that, but also I feel like there's a lot of experiences that I have that I only had because nobody warned me about certain pitfalls and or gave me alternatives. And so things like proselytizing about the Avikio and being like, yo, this is an option even if no one ever told you about it. I feel like that feels important for me to do if I have people listening. I'm doing the shadows right on this, but maybe I'm overdoing the boob curvature. We'll find out. Yeah. I feel like I've had 5 friends get diagnosed with ADD because I like told them some anecdotes about my life and they were like, you're literally describing my life right now. It's like, So life can definitely be less of a struggle when you get the chemicals that your brain refuses to supply you. Yeah. I feel like every friend who has gotten diagnosed, I've been like, yeah, absolutely. I didn't know you didn't know you weren't ADD kind of thing. I would not be surprised. Is all I'm saying. This is a nice little blur. I've also had friends who do the thing where they're like, oh my gosh, I forgot my keys once. Yeah, I must be ADD too, probably. Yeah. Meanwhile, they have like their life in perfect immaculate order and you're just like, I don't know. Like, seem like you're doing okay. But maybe that's gatekeeping. I don't know. I just don't necessarily want to be responsible for people just randomly going to their doctor and asking for drugs. But definitely if a person I know seems like they actually are having some of the common struggles of ADD and aren't just conflating like, everybody gets a little distracted sometimes. Or, oh, I'm late every once in a while. Then, because that's also like minimizing, it's both minimizing ADD and then also pathologizing just like normal shit when ADD is, it's about the scale of that shit where it becomes life-altering and impossible to work around. Yes. Yeah. Or the like, oh, I have to have my books like all facing the right way. I'm OCD. That kind of stuff. Oh yeah, that's another thing. So like last year, the year before last year, I found out I was OCD, and then last year I found out I was probably autistic. So, but the kind of OCD I have is not the numbers kind at all. It's not the like obsessive cleanliness kind. It's really just obsessing over the mortality of people I love, which I thought was just due to like life experiences. I thought that was just like a pretty reasonable and normal, understandable adaptation of my brain, but it's the degree. Again, it's always the scale of the problem. And apparently like not being able to leave for trips without taking pictures of every cat, otherwise you'll obsess about them dying the entire time, is suboptimal. Who would have thunk? And it's one of those things where like that is not how ADD is represented in any media at all. I like literally found out about that on a Twitter thread that was describing how OCD is misrepresented in media and all these other types that are happening about it. And then I went to my psychiatrist and she gave me like an OCD survey, and it was like, how did you not know this before now? I feel like that's been the story of my life with every fucking... I'm collecting an alphabet, and I never wanted any of them. It's all been incidental that I've like learned about, and then been like, just see what my doctor thinks about this just in case. And then it's always like, oh, duh. Yep. Yeah. ADD is both. It's one of those overdiagnosed and underdiagnosed disorders for sure. It's overdiagnosed in a certain segment of the population who display a certain set of symptoms, and definitely underdiagnosed in people who don't display those typical, primarily the hyperactive symptoms. Disruptive, like people who are disruptive in class, of course, are going to get more focus and feedback and attention from teachers, and parents will try to come up with solutions. Whereas if you're just a daydreamer who gets bad grades, like, just try harder. Dang, I think this is one of the... It's not a perfect hand, but it's one of the better hands that I've drawn, and I am pleased with it. I think it works. I still think it's too small compared to her face, though. What do you guys think? Maybe her face is just too big. Or her torso. No, I feel like her face is big. Maybe if I add fingernails to the hands, it will look more... Whoa, that's way too... But yeah, pop culture representations of psychological issues are a plague, and I guarantee are responsible for so many people going untreated. It's sad. And also, so many people being, like, unfairly stigmatized. Like, schizophrenic people always being portrayed as, like, dangerous, when I think, like, actually statistic-wise, they're more likely to be the ones being harmed. They're more at risk. Just lots of stuff like that. some color. Oh god, I zoomed in too far. Also, I think this app gets kind of laggy after a while. I may need to like take breaks and pause it and let it regenerate steam. By steam, I mean free up RAM. I don't mean like Steam, like the gaming software. Maybe I need to do this. Guess that kind of works. We'll see. I'm not thrilled with how it looks yet, but I'm working on it. Like the palm at the chin with the fingers. Oh yeah. Oops. Oh god, let me move the panel. Yeah, I think size-wise they are. You're right. They go like this. Okay, I'm gonna duplicate this real quick and then go. Nope, that's not the button I wanted to use. I wanted to go like this, and then. Boy, I really need to add more life and color to those hands compared to her face. Oh, it's because I haven't done any, like, warmth or highlights. Oh. Yeah, I think you're right. Only a little bit too small. They're not as bad as I thought it was. Also, I kind of liked the hand up over her eyes. This is one of those moments where I'm like, do I pursue the realism that I always tend to do? Or do I just add multiple sets of hands? Because, where the fuck did that layer come from? Because I feel like that could be interesting. Yeah. I'm going to, oh, I'd have to redraw the fingertips though, is the thing. But that's fine, I can do that, I don't mind that. This year, I'm going to do things I like instead of trying to think of how to make them seem realistic. I'll just make them, try to figure out how to work them in artistically. Although I think this is like reasonable enough that I think I could still do this in a way that looked kind of, that had the same kind of like realism vibe as the rest of the painting. I think I could still accomplish that. Or not realism, but like, not like hyper-realism, but like realistic-ish vibes. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Yeah. I think that could be nice. I mean, I feel like, this is another thing. I feel like kind of like a cheeseball artist by just tapping and pasting the hand and not changing it too much, but I will be redrawing the fingertips. But honestly, I already drew it once. It's totally fine, but I don't want to draw it again. My brain is telling me that that's illegal and a lie. My brain is a liar sometimes. I don't always have to listen to it. Ooh, I need to erase whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, I think extra hands. Should I have 3 hands? Oh, yes, because I feel like having 2 sets of hands is maybe suboptimal. Hang on. We could be getting a like creepy Pond Scum scalp massage. Yeah. I like where this is going. Cool. Ooh. That could be cool. Kind of like this. Is that what you're thinking? Also, I just realized I still have the cat camera on. On when no cats are in my lap. I need to set like a hotkey that I can trigger for that. Let's see what happens on this. Oop, I hit the wrong button. Oh, whoops. I guess I have to go. Oh, okay, well, I learned my lesson there. I guess I don't get to do that with that. I have to do it off of this layer. Got it, okay. I'm being lazy and I'm just gonna fuck around with these ones right now, but I do like that idea. Then I could have boob hands too. Oops, this is too many hands. But I do like them as an element. I think I do like it. Yeah. I'm gonna leave them there for now because I think they look cool. And maybe what I should do is this. That will make it better. Horizontal. Is there no... Okay. Interesting. Dang it. Okay, so when I cut things off on the edge of the screen, how do I deselect things? Layer. Maybe I don't deselect things. I guess I have to be careful with what I drag off the screen in this app. Index finger side. Side with the... So like pinky side touching. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. Honestly, that's how I perceived what you were saying, so apparently I also really know how hands work. Despite literally drawing them right now. So... we're in good company. Like this. Like that. And then the top one should also be maybe... That was weird. It glitched and thought that I was trying to use the paint bucket for whatever reason. Alright, now I'll be good and draw the other hand. The keen outside of a bear. Well, I mean, what like, would it be perception? What perception do owlbears have? Do they have like the best of both? I like that. That one's good. Good shit. Also, I just realized there were some arguments against some of the things I was saying that people didn't pick up on. Like, if I if AI does end up with more steps for a human to have potential intervention, what the end result is, like in painting, but different, even if it's not as hands-on as in painting, but there are similar steps that you can use to weight like preferences and things like that. Like if you want to like if you put your own art in, for example. But no, that's more complicated. But there are steps that they could have called me out on that and been like, would it be art if it was like that? And I would probably have budged on that. But that didn't come up because they were focused on other things.
We haven't been what you call in love long.
Does she know that?
She knew it first.
How bad. Overall experience on Prime Kai's panel, much more glowing, I think, for a debate. That was rough. Okay. See, now I'm procrastinating about doing this other hand because my brain is telling me there's no way I'm gonna be able to make it look as good at. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I didn't for like since 2017. But I'm picking it back up again. How have you been? I have seen the demo of that. That's pretty cool. I've seen a lot of ones that are like that. It's a really, really fucking fascinating technology. That's for sure. And I'm super hyped to see how it progresses. I just wish people weren't defending, like, the fact that none of this art would be able to be created without a database of art that wasn't theirs to use. Yeah, right? Definitely the draw the rest of the owl meme. We are living in that reality now. No jetpacks, but plentiful owls. Actually, I feel like I saw something about there's like some... Was there like some company that put out a patent for... Oh no, I'm thinking of a company that put out a patent for a flying car, I think is what I'm thinking of. Which is equally like, okay. I was thinking of jetpacks. Not that. I don't actually know if that was bullshit or not though. Wait, what? Why is this not drawing? Oh, I'm a fool. Oh no. I drew on the wrong way? The lower one? Wait, then where's the other one that I'm drawing? Interesting. I don't know why I wasn't drawing it color before. It's weird. That's awesome. I have deep fried cheesecake. I'll be right back. That's what I'm gonna eat. I'm back. I feel like Purple would yell at me if she knew I was eating deep fried. I'll eat real food later. Yeah. Did she like leap off the bed and run after me? Every time I go downstairs, she like sprints down the stairs after me. It's really adorable. She's a good little lady. She loves adventures. I just realized, oh, never mind, it's good. It's good that I did a fully top-down light source because the lighting still mostly makes sense on the hands, despite copying and pasting a couple of them. And I'll be able to mostly fix issues by adjusting where I put the lighting and the shadows. I think that'll work. One of the things that I don't like about this program as much as Photoshop is, I think the last time I streamed, I had it set up so that I had a second window. Oh, wait. Oh, shit, cool. Okay. Now, how do I get OBS to take that window? Hang on. Window capture. Yeah. Dude, in a Photoshop, it was letting me capture like sub windows, which was really interesting. But it looks like with Rebelle, I can't capture sub windows. However, what I could do was sneezing. Sneezing aloud. I hear you. God bless you. I don't know if you guys can hear the little cat sneezing. What I can do is I can put this over here out of the way, and then little one, why are you sniffling? Sniffling about? Where did she even go? I just hear her sniffling. So where do I want to put it? That's a question. Oh, you haven't gotten to see my kitten yet. Okay, hang on. I gotta show you this cat. Hi. This is Thumbelina because she has adorable little extra thumbs, and she is a sweet little idiot goofball, and just absolutely adorable. And he almost died, but are you gonna sneeze again? Please don't sneeze on me. You're very cute though. Why are you sneezing? Illegal. There you go. Yeah, she is just an absolute, yeah, goofball and confirmed raccoon alien. She is a massive troublemaker. But she's also sweet as a little peach. Wait, around. What was I doing? Oh, I remember. I was gonna make the preview window. I think that's a good idea to do that. I'm gonna do that. Application capture window. I'll preview. Yeah, there's that. Wait, what? It doesn't even show. It's not showing the preview in the. Oh, that's so dumb. That's absurd. So you guys don't see this moving across the screen. Oh, wow. I swear it was showing up before. Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. I need to do display capture, and then it'll get it. And then I can make this work. Okay. I'll just crop this over to here. And over to here. There. And this can go, it will live right here for now. Does that seem like a good spot for it? It is what it is. Maybe over here? I can fuss around with it later, but for now this seems fine. I'll add like a little thing to it at some point. Alrighty. And actually, this might be useful for me because I'll be able to, instead of having to zoom in and out a whole bunch, I'll just be able to glance over and see what the end result looks like while I'm working on it. I like it. Positive improvement to my streaming setup. Knuckles. Knuckles are... I feel like I either overdraw or underdraw knuckles when I draw them, but they're a delightful part of anatomy. What's this? Oh, that's so weird. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. That brush was behaving not at all like how I told it to behave for a moment there. Which was illegal. What are you doing, ma'am? Please don't climb over there. Or will you see the new treat box? We're gonna move that. I put the new treat box where the old treat box was, but we actually knocked that treat box over from that position once already, so I really should have learned my lesson and not put it there. I will be smarter than a kitten. Ideally. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. No guarantees, but I will attempt it. Dang, if I finish these hands tonight, no, I still need to do the hair and get better at the water. I was gonna say that I could, like, mostly finish this thing, but I could finish it, but it wouldn't be right unless I do the other steps, I feel like. So I will finish it on Thursday. Although I also still have the other painting I did the other day to work on too. I have options. I'm gonna try not to leave a graveyard of unfinished work. But I did feel really hyped about doing a swamp muck drawing. Oh, I don't know if, What? Oh my god. Nusha and Thumbs were playing a little bit. I don't know if you see Thumbs hopping around in the background like a goober, but that's because, Nusha was in here and Nusha wasn't mad about it. That was so fucking cute. You're such a good girl, Nusha. Nusha was like the one holdout that, oh my god, what an adorable goober. Yeah, Nusha was the one holdout that was, like, not a fan of Thumbs at all. She was like, I don't know who the fuck this interloper is that you brought into our home, but she was not having it. She was growling at her, all the whole 9 yards. It was a lot. But she's slow. You good, Max? You having so much fun. You're so cute. Sorry. One of her favorite toys in the entire universe is the top of Amazon bags, like you rip the top of the package. She goes fucking insane for those. It's wild. But I don't think anyway. Why don't you have any up here? Oh. I think I'm a monster and just broke her favorite toy. Oh, never mind. You can just hook it back on. Because, this is the one that she's been playing. I know this has turned into a cat stream, but listen. Thumbs is a champion. She deserves attention and a toy. Although I don't actually think I can get the bell back on this without... Oh, here. Okay. No. No, not on the desk. Oh my god, ma'am. I'm working on fixing your toy. It definitely, like, came off of this somehow. Try this. Oh my goodness. I get it. She will, be an insane goober for this. Okay, now hopefully she will be doing that and I can focus on her. And eating deep fried cheesecake because it's delicious and amazing. I feel like thumbs are really haha. Thumbs is her name. I feel like human thumbs are so interesting and pretty and structural, but I don't always get them right. I feel like I fuck up the structure regularly. I need to do more thumb architecture studies, basically. And where it meets the hand, that also. So I feel like this looks better than how I first had it. Yeah. It's like, yeah, there's like squished up skin right there. Oh my gosh, I just glanced over and I just see her in the background. It's super goofy. What an adorable little munchkin. Oh, it's 11. Mentally, I was just gonna say, yeah, I'll probably stream until like 11 and then I'll take a break because I thought 11 was like probably gonna be a half an hour for him. I didn't realize it was already 11. This has been a long stream day. Damn. Alright. I wonder if Franchise is still doing stuff. No, I should, if I'm gonna do anything, I should do this and eat food. That'll be the best order of operations. Finish this hand and then call it for the evening. Yeah. Probably sustenance besides deep fried cheesecake. It's probably something to consider, you know. As wonderful as deep fried cheesecake is, I probably am. There's this artist on Twitter, I should find them, who does really excellent little anatomy sketches of things. And I remember seeing a couple months ago that they did one. I think she just fell off the bed. They did one of hands. I wonder if I can find that before Thursday and practice a little bit and see if I should make any improvements to these before I. Am I making this hand too small again? No, never mind. Once I add the fingers that are in underneath the water, then I think this hand will be appropriately sized. I hope. Genuinely don't know what that kitten is doing. Actually, what I need to do is add some color and life to these hands because they look so gray and dead compared to her face and skin there. That is what I'll definitely do. Yeah, she's definitely chasing all the, we call them Greebles. She's got the Greebles, or Spider Madness. Isn't there a Greebles subreddit, I think? Oh no, I see what I was doing here. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. Dang. Ridiculous. Absolute foolishness. Interesting, I don't know anything about that. Do like model sci-fi spaceships? Because I feel like Teapot would probably love to have a discussion about those. So he does little model figurine things. Oops. It's on here earlier. Man, what are you even doing? Okay. I have a bag of potting soil over there, and I'll be a little bit miffed if she ends up clawing open the bag of potting soil. Like the trench on the Death Star, bits and pieces of— oh, okay, got it. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. I can see that in my brain. For sure. I feel like if I ever have to draw sci-fi things, that's like almost the entirety of— oh, I don't draw sci-fi things, actually. Because I don't know what components to come up from. So it would just be 100% Greebles from me as well. Oh, nice. I haven't seen that. What platform is it on? Or is it like a real-life movie and theater movie? Prime Video? Alright, nice. I'll have to check it out. I watched something on Prime Video recently that was good. I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, that sounds ADD. Certainly, certainly. That's good. I definitely need more movies to watch. I feel like I've just been watching lots of political streams, and those can be good, but they can also weigh on the brain. For sure. Like, I do like keeping abreast of like the discourse in certain arenas about various things, but also my brain definitely could use a break. Although I have watched a couple good little Netflix shows. Georgia and Ginny was cute. I like that show. I mean, by cute, I also mean it was like kind of a serious show too in some ways. I thought it handled the topics that it handled pretty well though. Like really well actually. There were some self-harm and depression themes in it, and their kind of depiction of depression was, I think, pretty top-notch. I just realized Ginny and Georgia probably isn't like, you guys probably are not the target demographic for like a cheesy girly show about a single mother and daughter. Oh, yeah. Sandman is really good. I've seen it like 1.5 times now, basically. Very, very excellent. They had an excellent episode that was, I mean, all the episodes were excellent. There were just definitely some that resonated quite a lot. All the art direction in that was just beautiful. I want to watch more of it for sure. I swear to God, if that's one that gets canceled, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. They would be insane to cancel it. Oh, good, okay. Do I know that one? Right? Which episode is Founded Puppets? Oh, yeah, that one was really good. Yeah, that one was super duper good. They played such an excellent death. Very solid. Oh, this is working, I think, yeah. Oh my. What do you have? Oh, she took a feather off of the thing and is now just going nuts on the feather. Alright. Crazy little munchkin. Absolute little sweet goblin. Oh, why did I do that color? That was ridiculous. I think this hand looks a little bit too small, but maybe once I add the shadows, it'll look better. Just need to add more depth. Oops. Oh gosh, there's so much depth. I think this will make it a little bit more fleshed out. No, that won't make it more fleshed out. These aren't following the laws of physics. I need to redraw the thumb a little bit, and then it'll make more sense. Thumb has to be not tilted up, it has to be tilted downward and inward if it's going to be in the water. Just fuck that up. Look better if I fucked it up and did that some other way though. Let's see. I'm gonna try it in this format, and then if it looks wonky, I will redo it the other way. It does look ridiculous, so maybe I'll just fuck around and copy paste more hands, and she's just gonna be covered in weird hands everywhere. I think this is a fine strategy. Oh, I forgot. I keep switching layers. I'm really gonna need to... You know what? I'm gonna do that now before I forget. I'm going to copy and paste this layer. Merge. Oh, nope. And merge them onto the same layer so that it's that one little section. So that when I want to copy paste it, I'll be able to do that. Nope, just these two. What did I get? I did manage to clip some of the fingertip of this one. That's so weird and dumb. Alright. At least this hand is free now. Fuss around with the random different layers of this to be like partially. Yeah, I think so. I think that makes sense. I think that would be the prettiest thing to do. It's being weird. I think I need to get a handle on like the predictability of these brushes, because sometimes I have genuinely no fucking clue what each brush is gonna do. the shadow underneath it. That looks pretty good. I think I'm going to make it a tad bit bigger though, because I think it's still tinier looking at the other hand. So that looks a little bit better. Maybe. Maybe once I draw the base of the hand that's under the water, then they'll look more properly sized hand-wise. I just realized I do need to put dark depth in here. It's so funny. I feel like I wasn't doing the like head tilt from side to side thing when I was painting before, because I feel like I'm confident enough in how I see and perceive faces to not really need as much to see. Or maybe I'm just noticing that I'm doing it now. Maybe I absolutely was doing it before and I just didn't notice. But I feel like I'm having to tilt my head from side to side a lot to make sure I'm getting these hands right, because I don't necessarily feel as confident in my hand render. I feel like she has vampire hands, but I'm kind of okay with that. I would rather have structural hands than non-structural hands, so I'm on board with the vampire hands. But what I do need to do is, I do sometimes, but I have so many layers on this one that I feel like, oh, I guess I could flip. Is there an option to flip the whole thing? When I flatten it, I absolutely will, and then I'll see all the horrific asymmetry that I've perpetrated upon this poor woman. We'll see. For now, I'm going to just add some color. So, no, that was not a good color choice. Why would I do that? Oh my gosh, okay, maybe I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna do soft light, see what happens. I just want to add some little peachy highlights. Uh-oh. I have to move the color menu. Oh god. Oh no. What have I done? It won't let me drag the color menu out somewhere? Can I put it... Okay, that's weird. Whatever. Yeah, vampire hands, I can roll with it. This is Rebel 5, or Rebel 5. I don't actually know how it's pronounced. They just came out with a version 6 recently, which apparently has even better color blending. But I do know a lot of people who have said good things about Clip Studio. One of my best friends uses that program, and I've been meaning to check it out. But since I tend to do more painterly stuff, I had read about the color blending and pigment blending in this one, and super duper wanted to check it out. So, and I'm pretty happy I did. I like it. I still haven't gotten a handle on making the brushes work exactly the way I want to, and that will be kind of super integral to me sticking with this program, or choosing to stick with this program, I guess is how I should say it. But I do like how things blend so far. Hi, what are you doing? Don't chew on cords. Oh, did you find your ball? You found your ball. Found it? Or whether she brought it for me to throw for her, but she will literally play fetch with this. Oh no. Oh, I accidentally tossed it in a place she can't get to it. We'll see if she can figure it out. She might knock over a fan to get to it, but I believe in her. Brave soul. Resourceful. Actually, annoyingly resourceful. Fuck. If she learns she's supposed to, like, move furniture to get to her goals, I'm never gonna sleep again. I just will never be able to sleep. She will be rearranging my house at night. She has thumbs. She can do whatever the fuck she wants. I can't stop her. It's insane. Hi, did you get it? Oh, good job. Wow. Yep, she had to climb behind a fan to get to it, but she did it. She can't. Those probably, yeah, they're. It's a threat to human civilization. They're gonna be the new master race. All hail our cat overlords. You know, I feel like if cats did take over the world, I feel like I'd be doing pretty okay. I think I've, like, been pretty good to most cats in my... Not most, all cats in my life. Oh. However, I have had to forcefully give medication to a number of cats in my life, too. That's probably going to count against me. Yeah. I feel like if they take the overall, my overall interactions with cats, I think I did pretty good. I think I would be able to avoid the guillotine when the cats arise. Hopefully. Guess I can do a, here, I need to write that this is. Yeah. I'm being good in labeling my layers, like a proper artist. The single layer out of 29 layers. It's fine. Oh, I do need to change the fingertips on the hands up here at least. Although maybe I really like the dark colored fingertip witchy thing that I feel like I've seen that all over the place and I love it. Maybe I'll do that. But the rest will definitely be kind of like this and stuff.
Does she know this?
She knew it first.
I haven't looked to see if I am doing this in a way that makes any sense at all. I'm just kind of guesstimating. So don't freak out if it looks terrible. I might just immediately change this tomorrow or Thursday. Why do I keep saying tomorrow? Say Monday? It is. I know how time works. I feel like I'm getting more and more like kind of spicy as the evening goes on. Spicy in terms of being like, I know what I'm talking about. Not spicy in terms of not safe for work. Well, now, because I didn't do tight-fitted curves, it kind of looks viscous, like it's honey or something, which I might not be mad about. Possibly? I don't know, we'll see. Also, I know that the shading on hands underneath the water would not be as uniform as this, but I am just doing it to get a kind of visual estimation of if I even like how this is going. I can see this. I can see this working. I can see being okay with it. It absolutely does look like honey covering her hands right now. Like she's sliding her fingers under a layer of skin. Thumbs can count up to 20 now. Oh my god. That's true. Amazing. Yeah, okay. I think I will continue with the idea. And I'll have to do like some ripples around certain areas for sure. That will make sense. Why didn't I do light around here? Why did I think it made more sense to do it the other way? Still visually feel like that kind of does make sense. But it doesn't. I need to practice more. Oops, I don't want them. Illegal. Super illegal. Okay. I am gonna try putting this in another place. And then have another boob hand. Dang, if it was that way, it would cup the boob perfectly. Maybe I need to flip sides. I'll flip it back the other way. Oh no, what have I? Whoa, what? I did a weird thing somehow. Okay, well maybe I'll put this one up here and see. No, I don't like that. It's bad. I don't want a thumb stabbing her in the eye necessarily. I feel like that could be nice. They are. And hide them hand? Hide them hands? There's something there. There's a pun, but I am too tired to find it. But it exists. I can feel it in my bones. I know it's there. I have like unspidey sense. That's what I had. It needs to go. Maybe for this hand, I will keep the main. Why is it not letting me turn this? Excuse me, sir. Oh no, I clicked some button that I don't want to be. Oh god. Okay, that was interesting. How very exciting. Oh fuck, I forgot I cut off the hand already. Oh well, I was gonna say I'll keep the structure of the hand, but maybe change the fingers a little bit, and maybe make the thumb arc down to the lower part of her face. And then move this other hand. Oh, but if I move it, then I'm so stupid to do that. I feel like that could be cool though, actually. Dang. Alright. I need to... What time is it? At midnight, I'm gonna go to bed. I have decided that. Are you oofing at my terrible puns? That's fair. It's honestly, yeah. It's deserved, so I'll allow it. This one, paste, soft one. No. Okay, now I can put this one. Yeah, I think this will be interesting symmetry. This one. have just the single hand up top and then an assortment of hands elsewhere. And then I can still do some illustration of hair in a few places. But I can always go back in and add another hand up top if I feel like it needs 2, 4, 6, if it needs 8 hands, which is, if I'm being honest, who needs 8 hands? It's maybe a bit excessive. Why does that hand look so much bigger now? Oh, because I fucked it up when I flipped the size that it was. It's my bad. Actually, never mind. I know what the best spot for this hand will be. Kind of, flipping her head on this side. Wow! Are you good? Could you guys hear that squeak? Because that was quite dramatic. My goodness. Man, I'm gonna check and make sure she's okay, because that was a... You just literally sat at the top of the stairs and screamed at the top of her lungs for zero reason whatsoever. If it was a test to see if I would come a-running, I failed. There's this one. I'm going to duplicate that. And see what it looks like on this side. And then if that has hands on that side, then the top hand is here. And then the other top hand can be chop, chop, chop. Oh, am I so dumb? I keep forgetting that if I move something off the borders of the canvas, then that's basically it, unless I recopy and redraw it, which is irritating as hell. I think this should be another flipped thing. Oh, but then it becomes too clear that I've mirrored these hands. Ugh, balls. I go like that. Okay, I kind of like this though. I'm on board with this. And that leaves room for one hand right here and one hand right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be 8 hands. Okay. So she'll have 8 hands. That'll be fine. It's not too much, is it? Well, we'll see. Decide whether I like or dislike this crazy hand stuff. Oh, wait, what? Oh, that goes in. Okay, that's weird. Maybe. We could also have it be more like, oh, I think this actually works better. Yeah. Along the side of her face or cheek makes more sense, but I am losing a bit of her. I like how I sculpted her cheek and ear, but I guess I could be happy to lose it. Also, this hand still looks larger than the rest, so I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. It's a large, giant vampire hand. I think this is a good spot for it, though. Out of all the hand layouts, I think, and now if that hand isn't there anymore, then I'll put that hand back. Oh, actually... I might have to draw another hand up there, because there's too much obvious symmetry with the other hands. which is fine. I need more hand practice anyways, but I'm definitely doing that on another day because I'm tired. I know like 2 minutes ago I was like, I'm gonna go to bed. Oh, it was 5 minutes ago. I was like, I'm gonna go to bed or I'm gonna stop streaming at midnight, but I think I'm gonna possibly call it a night now and make sure to eat some food before I go to bed, before I'm too tired to scrounge anything up for myself. But this was a lovely stream, folks. Thanks so much for coming and sitting during that crazy AI talk. That went way wilder and way loopier than I expected it to. But yeah, hopefully I will get to do more cool streams and other panels that are a little bit less nebulous and loopy. Yeah. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for oh yes, traveling from Twitch to YouTube and then Twitch again. Thank you for traveling. I will primarily probably be just streaming on Twitch though for the foreseeable future, just because it's easier, unless I get like a restream thing so I can stream both at the same time. I did look into that. That seemed cool. I might look into that in the future. They are, oh man. Yeah, I guess it was just, I think it's because people just kept kind of cycling back to the same thing and saying it over and over, which is, I guess, pretty normal for that arena. That makes sense. Thank you. Thank you for your vote of confidence. Ooh, I'll probably rewatch it, but I don't know if I want to yet. I am nervous I didn't do as well as I wanted to, but I will watch it and see it with fresh eyes and then evaluate how I could have done better and what to improve on next time. And it'll be perfect. Anyways, sorry, I just cracked all my knuckles. I don't know if you guys could hear that because it was right under the mic. But yeah, anyways, you guys all have a super evening. See you guys hopefully Thursday. Okay. And also my stream got cut off really fast apparently last time, so I need to put like an outro screen. So, but for now, I guess I'm just gonna put this screen because I will be right back on Thursday. Oh yeah, how do I do that? How do I rate out? Okay. How do I... How? That wasn't a thing the last time I did this, and it literally didn't occur to me to do that. Where are the buttons? Field, mod view, chat highlight, chat settings. Okay. Is it like lame to raid with like somebody bigger than me with only a few people? Or is that fine? Like, is that kosher? Okay. Oh, it has follower, subscriber only chat. What does that mean? Does this mean it's gonna go it? Okay, yes. Cool.